Evening, everyone. Yeah. Give me a cheer if you're from Mexborough. Yeah. Give me a cheer if you're not from Mexborough. Yeah. You see how much happier they sound. So it took me ages to get to this place tonight because there's like 3 Gregs and a McDonald's between where I live in here. So you can probably guess I'm a big fan of Guinness. I also like records, and I also like books. Weirdly, I'm not keen on the Guinness Book of Records. So I'm going to ask you, young lady, a question from the Guinness Book of Records. What's your name? Right, Rebecca. Right. So, to the nearest kilogram, Rebecca, what's the heaviest Chinese dumpling in the world? Give me a number. Not your phone number, give me a number. 2. Not from the menu, Rebecca. So it's actually 1,000 kilograms because it's a 1-ton dumpling. So when I've been a bad luck lately, give me an R. Oh. My girlfriend left me. Hey. I didn't ask for that one. Thank you. So she said I preferred my puzzle books to her, which is true. But 5 years together, never a crossword. Thank you. She used to call me old-fashioned because she used to send all my dick pics in black and white by post and fax. She's probably why she lost her job at the post office. So the neighbours had a go at me for watching me from my binoculars. I could see where they're coming from. So I've been trying to make a sex tape, which is highly believable, isn't it? I've not been able to finish it though, because neighbours keep closing the curtains. Now they are a lovely couple. In fact, I was around their house doing a bit of wine tasting the other day. I just hope they don't find out. So I went to the doctor's. She said, I think you're an acute alcoholic. I said, thank you very much, you're not too bad yourself. I said, I think I might have insomnia. She said, do you want a prescription? I said, no, let me sleep on it. She said, I think you've got trust issues. I said, I don't believe you. I said, anyway, can I have a second opinion? She likes it. I said, anyway, can I have a second opinion? She said, yes, you're also a prick. So it was a nice day today, wasn't it? Hey? So I thought I'd spend the morning cutting the grass. Well, he deserved it. Nobody likes a snitch. What do snitches get? Stitches. Well done, Mexborough. So last year, I'm getting quite old now, so I was diagnosed with cataracts. So I took an operation. That was an eye-opener. So you may have noticed Puff Daddy's in the news again, isn't he? You know Puff Daddy? The iconic hip-hop rapper? Yeah, he knows him. So, looking at you, quite a young audience tonight, some of you. So, a few of you may remember that fateful day when Puff Daddy changed his name. Don't you remember that? I know I do. Because my brother called me up that day and he said, Kevin, I said, what? He said, are you sitting down? I said, yeah. He said, I've got some terrible news for you. I said, what is it? He said, Puff Daddy's changed his name. I said, did he? Now he's also a big fan of the Kardashians. Do you like the Kardashians? No, me neither. My brother loves them, he knows everything about them. He phoned me up the other day and he said, Kevin, he said, what? He said, I bet you I can tell you the name of Kim Kardashian's ex-husband. I said, can you? He said, that's not his name anymore. I said, yay. So I was watching the news the other day, and there's not much on the news lately these days, apart from a few wars. And I saw this article though that I found interesting. It said that they're talking about banning pencils and rulers in schools. And where do you draw the line? Now you notice how I didn't move when I told that story, because it's a stationary joke. So because I've had so much time on my hands, I've been teaching my dog to roll over and beg. She's got really good at it. In fact, the other day he came on with £4.27. Now, I'm going to ask you a question now. I'm sure you'll know the answer, all of you. But what's the oldest profession in the world? Do we know? Spoken like a true expert. Good guess. Yeah, only a joke. It's actually, that was number 2 in the survey. Number 1 was DJs. Yeah, because disc jockeys have been around since records first began.
Hey.
Now, a fun made-up fact. The guy who invented bungee jumping was actually French. He was from the Dordogne. Dordogne. Okay. Good. I can wait, don't worry. So I had written a joke about boomerangs, but I've forgotten it. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Thank you. It's going so well, isn't it? So I just got engaged. It's no big deal, I'll just get pressing redial. So you might have seen on the news lately, there's a big ding-dong between the British and the Greek governments. Did anybody see that, about the Elgin marbles and all that? No? Then we got a telly. So there was a big ding-dong anyway between the governments, but they've sorted it out now. They've done a trade deal. Yeah, trade deal. So that all future imports of Greek cheese will be unfettered. So do we like DIY? DIY? Anybody like DIY? Me neither. So I'll tell you a story. I mean, I needed a shelf for my kitchen. So I had to get somebody around to give me a quote, didn't I? I said, how much for a shelf? He said, 50 quid. I said, can you put it up for me? He said, okay, 55 quid. Thank you. So I've written a poem about DIY. Do you want to hear it? Yeah. We'll do it anyway. So it goes like this. DIY. B&Q. FFS. SOB. WTF. OMG. 999. A&E. CPR. ECG. DOA. RIP. LOL. So I'm a big fan of adverts. I saw one the other day. It said, we can insure anything. I thought, we'll see about that. So I phoned them up and I said, can you insure my duvet? They offered me full cover. With an additional blanket policy. So I went out the other day for my monthly walk and some maniac ran over to me and threw a lot of joss sticks in my face. I was incensed. So the woman in the local cafe hates me. I look like you lot, really. And the reason why she hates me is because I told her I was a journalist. So whenever she asks me, do you want HP or ketchup on that bacon sandwich? I always say, I've already told you. I can't reveal my sources. Alright, I've got an edgy one for you. I can see where I'm aiming here. So, do we like edgy jokes? I've only got one.
Yeah.
One person, I'll do it for you, mate.
Do it.
So, 3 people, good. 4, thanks. It's not a fucking survey, alright? Fucking hell. Fucking bingo night. So, house, yeah. Blind, more likely. But, so anyway, it goes like this. I saw my ex in town the other day. I thought she's let herself go. I should have used a bit of padlock, really. Padlock. Good. I like to call her the one that got away. She's just got it, well done. You get that one? You didn't get it? What the fuck am I dealing with here? It's like fucking ghost town for comics in here. The fuck am I dealing with, eh? He'll explain it later, don't worry. Explain it to her later, alright? You got it now? Okay. Hey? So thank you for that. So my brother said he said to me, I think I'm a bit of a masochist, Kev. I said, don't beat yourself up about it. Now because you're all being pricks, I'm going to do a joke about major pricks, I might add. So I'm going to do a joke about science. Do you like science? Of course you do. Yes, Kevin, do it now. So I will.
Do it.
So do you know who Isaac Newton is? Yeah? 3 people, that's good for Mexborough. 4 of you went to school. Not a fucking survey again, you pricks. Fucking bingo night again. Have I come to the wrong night here? I think I have. So, Isaac Newton. So, my last birthday. I'm going to chat in the box there, that's nice to know. I'm showing there, aren't they? You know. So I just need to hear the dryer go now, and then it'll be a perfect night, won't it?
Towels.
What?
Towels.
Towels, are there? It's Mexborough, innit? I forgot. We haven't got dryers here. You know, you know, everybody put the clock backs forward. Yes, put the clock clocks forward yesterday. Forward. When I found out I was coming to Mexborough, I put them back 40 fucking years. So where were we? Isaac Newton, time and space. So my brother called me up last year on my birthday. He said, Kevin, let's do something exciting this year. I said, like what? He said, let's go take down the statue of Isaac Newton with his excessive use of force. Good. I only expected 4 of you to understand that bit. It's well off. I mean, quite a few. I said, are you sure you've considered the gravity situation? He said, what goes up must come down. Right, I'll have to go down a level now, so I'm going to do this next one. Does anyone remember last year when they banned plastic flowers? Plastic flowers? For Remembrance Day? Nobody remembers, and it was for Remembrance Day. That's ironic, isn't it? Fucking typical. What a fucking audience you lot are, I can tell you. If I had time, I'd come and fucking slap you individually. So, plastic flowers have been banned from last year. We've got to use paper flowers for Remembrance Day from now on, right? So, my brother said to me, he said, do you know what they did with all those 2 million plastic flowers that they couldn't use last year? I said, no. He said, they recycled them and made them into dildos. I said, that's poppycock. I found the level, but I feel it's far too late. So when you want to clear your minds now, some of you needn't bother. I want you to think about food groups. Can you think about food groups? Looks like a lot of you are anyway. So I was out for my monthly walk the other day, and this poor old woman, she'd collapsed in the street, and in the left hand she had a bag of lentils, in her right hand she had a bag of chickpeas. So I rushed over and took a pulse. There is some good news to that story though, because I did get a nice veggie curry out of it. Now, I've been getting some nice reviews lately. I think some of you fuckers might have wrote them as well, so I'm going to do them. And I'm going to fucking get in the car as fast as possible and get as far away from here as I fucking can. And just put this night down to my worst fucking nightmare. But I'm just going to do some reviews, right? So, ironically, I like that bit. So, the first one, it said, "This guy's magnetic." That was from East Midlands Airport Security. That's a no. The second one said, "This guy's off the scales." That was from Diabetes UK. The third one said, "This guy's going places." That was from Transpennine Railways. Of course, no fucker goes anywhere on them, do they? So, and my favourite, I think, was, "This guy is one to watch." That was from the South Yorkshire Police Surveillance Team. Now, I've written a book. A few years ago when I started comedy, I never envisaged a night like this, I can tell you. I really think I've made it. So, a few years ago I wrote a book called My First Year in Stand-Up Comedy. And after tonight I'm going to write one called My Last Year in Stand-Up Comedy. Where's Aidan? How long have I done, Aidan?
About 15.
What?
About 15.
Alright, I better fuck off then. So after tonight I'm going to write one called My Last Year in Stand-Up Comedy. Now you can follow me, but please don't, because that would be weird. Thank you very much, you've been a memorable audience, I can tell you. Thank you, have a good night. Enjoy it.
So I can tell you're very keen for the break because half of you are already at the bar. We're having a break now, it's the best part of the night. I'll come back in 10 minutes for some more excellent comedy. Thank you very much.